Good morning, team. Yeah, I gave my abs pep talk too. So for today's bar yoga, we're going to start laying down on our mat. We'll seated on our mat and coming right into our supine position laying down. So if you want to just do the abs and then head out, great. If you want to do the abs, then we'll transition into some standing bar work, and then we finish with some relaxing yoga. So that's the scoop. And I'm excited for your abs. I was saying mine are sore, so I'm a little from all the pre-recorded stuff for next week. So we'll see. You'll have to let me know. It could be just doing daily doubles. I'm not sure. But on our mat with your light weight, you're going to start with a nice easy curl. So when you're in that position, you're scooping the belly back in. And then curl. If you don't have, thank you, Sudha. Good morning, Akiko. So glad you guys are here this morning. Drawing the navel towards the spine. What I started to say is when we're in this position, if it is better for you to lean up against your couch, if you can feel your abs more, you can lean on something so that your hips aren't flipping to hold you up. That's a win. So find a position where you can get it out of that. Yeah, that's right. Forward. And so true. Love is the answer. Alternate. Song matches my shirt. Had to read it again. Yep, it does. So as we come into that, roll those shoulders back and down. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now, you're going to curl both arms together. So check it. You can put both together. Now, right arm up. Both together. Left arm up. Together. Right arm. Scoop the belly back in, especially when that arm comes up. Right there. Top. Right there. Curl it. Lift it. Curl it. Lift it. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Now alternate one at a time. So you go right arm and left. Right. Now you can stay right here or straight the opposite leg. I thought, Lisa, the 2 things I thought you'd like today is I said, if you need to, you can bounce. Check it, and you can bounce. I felt like those would be my Lisa wins today. 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Now open and close. 4 more. 3, 2. Now open and curl. Check it. Here it again. Curl and close. Remember, Chelsea, I don't have any checks to bounce. I haven't had a checkbook in probably, at least since Ben's been alive. Only 15 years. 2 more. Last one. And alternate the curl right left. It makes it easier not to bounce things. You only bounce by weight, not the money. 4 more. Last 3 and 2. Now take the weight overhead and behind. Now that changes when we have that leverage change back here. That changes how your core contracts. So if setting my weight down helps me to keep better form, that's a win. Now watch, 1 behind, right arm in front. 1 behind, left arm in front. I wouldn't do what with you. Now, when you take the arms behind, that's when you straighten one leg. So it's different. You bend and drop. Bend. Is it because of all of my listed ones? It's pretty cluttered, huh? I can't talk and do this one at the same time. My brain doesn't want to remember all the things. I think once I listed Karma for all of next week, it made the current ones harder to get to. Last one. And set your right weight down. Lay it down. And then you're going to take your left hand to that right foot. It's perfect though, Karma, because now you'll be totally even. We just started this. Now my options. I could have my head down. I could have my foot down. I could have one or the other lifted your way. Gets me so starting to get to all the favorites. All the favorites. And bend your knee, bend your elbow. I want you on me. I wouldn't do it. Last 4. 3, 2. Now one of each. Lift, bend, lift. Now my page, Lissa, is different than how you guys see them. So I know it's a little trickier. Mine lists them all in order, organized, but then it doesn't list it that way for the public. I don't know why. 2 more. Last one. Now set your weight down. Check it out. Take that right foot up and center. Up. So you could be here. You could be here. You can set the head down. A little superset for the abs. 8. So right now, your right foot is coming up and then in line with the left side. 4, 2. Now check it. Take it down. You come down to the side. Down to the side. So it would be the same thing here. I'm lining up my right thigh and my left thigh. Last 4. Stopping in the middle makes a big difference. Now come up. So you do the first one and then the second one. Lift it. Yeah. Yes. Lift it. Down. 4, 3, 2, last one, and circle that right leg. Eight, 7, 6, 4, and reverse it. Tailbone is down, abdominals is nice and tight. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now check it. Come onto your right hip. Once you're on your right hip, you can pick right hand or elbow, extend your left leg, left hand comes up, and then take your hip all the way down and lift up. So you'll see this next week, and I was going to wait, but then I couldn't. But I couldn't help myself. So if I'm on my elbow, it's here. The range makes a difference. So you're trying to take it, tap it, and then pull your body weight up. Down, down, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it, hold that left leg. Press your hips forward. 8. Squeeze your right glute. Now set your left foot down, thread the needle, and lift up. Thread it. So same thing if I'm down here, I thread it and lift up. Twist your body as big as you can. Five more. Last 4. 3. Into. Last 1. Now 1 of each. Tap the hip and thread it. Tap the hip and thread it. 4 more. Last 3. 2. Last 1. Now from there, take it back down onto your back. This time, right hand to the left foot. So you place your weight in that right hand, and then bring it to that left foot. So the options are the same. I could have my head down. I could have my right foot down. I can go smaller or bigger. You find what serves you. Tailbone stays grounded. Every morning, 4 more. Okay, Suda. Bend the elbow, bend the knee. Suda, I did a ball workout for you too, a small ball. So that's exciting. 8, 7. Last 4. 3, 2, and combo. 1 straight, 1 bend. If I can tighten my abs more, like my right foot down, then I want to do that. Adjust your position for what makes sense. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Now, set your weight down, left foot comes up. So, options. I can have my right foot down. I'm trying to bring that left thigh up, thigh to thigh, up, thigh to thigh. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now bottom half. So same thing here. You pick the position and you put your hand on your stomach. You can feel the hand goes on the abs. You pull it as tight as you can. Where can you keep it the flattest? That's the position you want. 1 up, 1 down. 1 up, 1 down. 1 up and down. And up and down Here you go, Chels. 4 more. 3. When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? All right, team, circle that leg. Strong, same gig right here. But I'm gonna try. Yes. That's perfect. Love the move, love the song. 8. 4. And reverse. That's 8. 4 more. That's 2. Now, come on to your left hip. So, when you rotate over, that left knee is bent. Press the hip forward. Straighten your right leg. Right arm comes up. Take the hip all the way down. And back forward. The range is important. So, try to go full range if your body allows. Stop. 8 more. 7. 6. Last 4. 2. And 1. Hold it. Now lift that right leg. So you're squeezing your glutes. You should feel heat in the bottom leg, that outside portion. Strong. Last 8. 7. 6. 5. Last 2. And 1. Leg comes down. Take that right arm, thread the needle, and lift. Remember, all of that can be done on your elbow. I remember when that last time was? This will be everyone's 2020 song. Remember when we lost our mind? Remember that? Woo. 1 more team. Now combo 1 team. Tap it into the floor and reach it. Lots of the 4 more. Last 3. Then we have a superset. Aww. Good job, Chels. Give them a hug for me. And sit it back down. Superset, Marnie. Here we go. Now, we're going to go weightless on this one so we can cruise through it. Left hand, right foot. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now elbow to knee. That's right. Love it. 4, 3, 2. Now 1 of each. Straight leg and bend. See how high you can reach that hand to foot. 4 more. Last 4. 3, 2, Last one. And take it up, 8. Remember when I lost my nose? 4, 2, take it down. Last 4. 1 up, 1 down. Forward. Pull in stronger, tighter, 2 more. All right, team, circle it. Little finger. What you can't see, reverse, is that she has a can of cat food. That is so brave. Not even hiding it. 3, 2, and 1. Bend that right knee, right hand to the left foot. 4. Oh, she left me the can. Elbow to knee. She'll be back. The gang says hi, Chelsea. Grace. One of each. Straight and bend. Straight and bend. So I was telling you guys, I made the mistake at first. Our cat gets a little bit of goat smell. Now, kick it up. And then, so at first it was random. Now he demands it a lot. And then I was feeling bad for him that the dog gets better food and then take it down. So I picked up just a few cans of wet food, which we never did for the cat, because he hunts outside. So he gets a lot of his own food. But now 1 of each, take it up. Now he's relentless until I give him the wet food. And then Grace waits for him, finds the can, and then usually hides it. But today, she delivered it to me. Smells great. Little stinker. 2 more. She's just mad because we're leaving. Last 1. And then circle. And I lose control. Abs be nice and hot. Last 4, 3, 2, and reverse it. Now, our final set on our back. Then we take it up to standing. 3, 2, and 1. Now we kick the leg. It's short. You only get 1 round. You can have your head down. You can have your knees bent. You don't choose. Or we come. So short. When I lose control. Yes, Marnie, mine too. Mine are definitely tired. Crisscross. I had told myself, I'm like, we're just not going to do a lot of abs today because my abs are too tired. And then I thought, no, I want them to feel the same love. So here we are. Here we are quivering together. That means you're doing it right. That means you're pulling them in super tight. 2. Now click the heels together. Press your heart forward. When I lose control. 8 more, last 8. 7, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Go ahead and roll up. Now we're going to make our way to standing. Once you do that, grab your weight. It's short. So we have a super, feels good to stretch the abs, huh? Now, with that, we tip forward and pulse. I gotta get Lisa's favorite in real quick before we take it to some stretching. Now, once we take it into our stretching set with our yoga, we do high hovers and low hovers to start, and then it's all relaxing from there. All stretching from there. 3, last 2, now watch the arms. You're going to open and press back. So we open, press, open, press. So you're here. I can go slower, so you choose the position that makes sense. You don't have to say you love me. You don't have to say you love me. You don't have to say you're mine. 4 more. I'm occupying for you. Now, take it front to back. Stay strong movement, option, elevated heels. Let me adore you. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. All right, Lisa, here we go. Open, close, lift. Follow your abs. So you want to try not to arch the back. Keep the abdominals nice and tight. 2. Now, lift and flex. Lift. You don't have to say you love me. 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 I just want to say you love me. That she got left behind. I'll do that for you. Just let me love you. All right. Just the flexion in the elbow. Only thing I never do. 8 more. We got it. Last 8. 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2. All right, step it out now. We drop down and bend right. Now we go left this time. Drop down. Squeeze. Tight, tight. Every time you come up, close your glutes. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Now this time come all the way down half left. You turn to the right. Now left. Rotate. Turn. Stronger, tighter. 4 more. Last 3. 2. Last 1. Now last thing, right arm up, left arm down. And switch. Strong intentional movement. Lift. 8 more. Last 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, open and close, right arm up. Open, close, left arm up. Open, right arm, open, left arm. 7, and we put our weights down. Stronger, tighter, 4 more. Last 3, 2, Last one, down. Weights go down. Once your weights go down, take your feet about hip width apart, back of your mat. Slide your weight up onto the balls of the feet. And we transition our final 15 minutes. We transition into our yoga. Slide onto the heels, lift the toes. Slide onto the outside rim of the foot. Slide onto the inside rim of the foot. Now for 15 minutes before you get back to your day, reset your mind. Think about what you can let go of, what you can release before we head out. Take your weight to all four quadrants, front, back, side to side, soften the knees. So as you soften the knees, that's exaggerated. You bend them and bring them over the toes. I wish you could see Gracie right now. She's so cute. You're so cute. Flex the quads, pull the knees back over the heels. And then settle the knees so that they're right over your feet. Squeeze your bottom and press the hips forward. So when we do that, you're pressing into the hips to extend the hip flexors. You may need to bring the heart back. And then send the hips back. Shift your hips to the right. And shift your hips to the left. Bring your hips center so your hips are right over the knees, right over the ankles. Roll your shoulders forward, tilt the chin down towards your chest. Roll the shoulders back and down, lift the heart, look up. Shoulders are right over the hips. Take the right ear to the right shoulder. And switch left ear to the left shoulder. And then bring your head center. Take a deep breath in, arms come up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly button in, round your back, draw the hands to the mat. Relax the back of the head. So you want to let go of the neck, shoulders. Slide your hands up the shins, look forward. So that extension of that cervical spine is intentional because we're looking at our devices so constant. So our necks are coming into that constant rounding forward. So when we look up, that helps us extend and combat that effort from all of our looking at our computers and our devices. Then slide back down, soften your left knee, lift that right hand, lean towards your right hip. Bring that right hand back down, slide the hands up the shins, look forward. Slide back down, bend to the right knee, lift the left hand. Bring your left hand down to the floor. One last time, slide the hands up, look forward. Slide your hands back down. Walk your hands forward, high hover. Low hover. High hover. Just 3 more. Low hover. High hover. 2 more. Low hover. High hover. low hover, high hover. Press back into that inverted V down dog. Float your right leg as that right foot comes up towards the ceiling. Try and push back towards that left heel. Inhale. Exhale, pull your right leg all the way through into pigeon. So once you come into that pigeon stretch, once again, you get to decide. You can shift this shin so it's parallel to the edge of the mat if you want. That's going to lift, for most of us, it's going to lift that right hip off the floor. Then you counter press into your left hip to deepen that stretch. Otherwise, you could tuck the foot in, crawl yourself forward, elbows, forehead, hands, whatever feels good. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Press into your hands. From there, sit back onto this right hip. Take the left leg out to the side. Invert the right. So that won't feel good for everyone. You can decide if you want to keep that tucked under or out to the side. Then lift your body tall. You'll notice your body wants to shift towards this left leg, but if you push towards the right, you'll feel that tightness in that hip rotation in the inner thigh, and you just kind of lean into that, let that go a little bit. And then from there, keep that fulcrum, turn towards the left, and then crawl yourselves forward. With each exhale, try and let go of the tension in the thigh. Feel that right hip a little heavier weighted into the ground. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, come on up. Now you're going to take your right leg, bring it under, and then you get to choose. That leg on the left side can stay out. You can bend it in front, you can bend it tilt in front, or you can bring it on top of that right thigh. And then as you come into that position, move around in your hips a little bit. That's going to help loosen up the knees, the ankles, the hips. Take a nice big deep breath in, shift a little right to left, and when you do that, you'll find your tension. And then where you feel a pull, lean in that direction and breathe. And just try and release and let it go. Give your body permission to release. So we spend so much time, and again, so much more time than we stretch. We spend so much time engaging everything, which I love. It's the beautiful thing about this team. Super strong, always really focusing on what we can do better. But in that, learning when to release and let it go is just as valuable, just as important. That's how our body stays functioning for the long run, for the long term. We're going to sit on our left hand. Once we sit on our left hand, then that creates a bind that we can lean against. So you pull to the right and create gentle tension with your right hand. Big deep breath in. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Move your chin if you need to find the spot that's tight for you. Bring the head back to neutral. Release the hand. Spread the fingers. Press the heel of the hand into the floor and come back into that. Oh, thank you, David. That's so sweet. Thank you for checking in. I hope you make it later too. David, so good for your abs, this one. So if you jump in later, give your abs a little pep talk. Big deep breath in. Exhale, push your left hand firmer into the ground. Lean to the right. And release. Now once you release that, go ahead and open up the legs. When we open up the legs, again, the knees may need a second to open up and relax after being bent. You can shake them out a little bit. We'll come right into that other leg in a second, but first, rock forward and back a couple of times. Flex your feet so that you get that gastrocnemius, that calf muscle, to stretch into the Achilles. And then from there, go ahead and crawl forward. Draw the elbows so you can be hands, elbows, forehead. Every exhale, let go. One more time, big deep breath in. As you exhale, come back up. Rotate over onto your hands and knees. So once you're on your hands and knees, you dig those toes back into the floor. Lift up into that inverted V down dog. Shift your weight back towards the heels as much as you can. Lift that left leg. Rock back towards that right heel. And pull that left leg all the way through into pigeon. Again, just like on the other side, you pick what this side looks like. I can take my left leg so that the shin is parallel to the edge of my mat. My hip will be slightly elevated, most likely. And then I lean into my right hip. Otherwise, I tuck the foot and I crawl forward your way. Big deep breath in. One more time, inhale. Exhale, go ahead and press back up. Rock onto your left hip. Take the right leg out to the side. Bring that left leg around, again, only if that feels good for you. And then from there, lean into that left leg. So you're taking that body weight, shifting it towards the left. Breathe and let go of that attachment from the inner thigh into the pelvis. So it's tight in that inner thigh, especially with what we do throughout the week. If you're joining in on that, we're activating so much of the quadriceps and the hamstrings. So press into that, let it go, release it. Keep the fulcrum of the left hip and then twist towards your right leg. Crawl forward. Inhale. Every time you exhale, release the tension. Let the weight of the body sink towards the ground. One more time, big deep breath in. As you exhale, crawl your hands back up. Take your left leg, bring it back around so that it's tucked in. And then again, you get to pick. That right leg can stay where it is. It can bend, but be in front here. It can be in front across or in front on top. And move around a little bit. Once again, in that movement, you move around the joints. So the ankle, the knees, the hips. Then you find your center. In that, again, that's going to allow just that movement, allows the gravity load to pull and open up around the attachments around the joints. So your goal is to find that position where, whether that foot's in front, where it is isn't the most important piece. It's once you get there. Oh, thank you, Marnie. It's once you get there, releasing and letting gravity let go. Now sit on your right hand. Bring that left hand, gently pull. Lean to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the head back to neutral. Release the bind. Now take that hand, spread the fingers, take the fingers to the back, press the heel of the hand into the floor. Apply pressure once again gently on the head. Push the heel of the hand into the floor. Lean away from it. So as you're coming into that position, you're choosing the depth of that movement. Inhale. Exhale, push your right hand down just a little firmer. Inhale. Exhale, bring your head back to center. Release the tension in the hands. Now bring those legs so that they're in front, bent to start. So we're going to keep them bent so we can do one spinal twist and then we'll head out. So take this left arm, bring it across your body and rotate and look over that right shoulder. Now lean your weight into your left glute. Pull your belly button in a little tighter. One big deep breath in. Exhale, twist a little bigger. And switch. Take that right arm, bring it across the left side. Twist and look over that left shoulder. So I'm using my left hand to push into the ground, to lift my heart and deepen that twist. So again, as you do that, press into your right hip. See if with each breath you can get a little bit more range of motion on your rotation. One more big deep breath in. Exhale. And unwind yourself. Bring your legs behind you so you're on your hands and knees. Dig your toes into the floor, lift the hips, press back. Walk your hands back. One vertebrae at a time, roll yourselves up. Squeeze your glutes, pull your navel to spine, roll your shoulders back and down. Deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly in, round your back. Before you walk away from your mat, whatever stress you can let go of, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, leave it here. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll up. Squeeze your glutes, pull the belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down. Nice big deep breath in, arms up. And exhale, one more big deep breath in, arms up. And exhale, give yourselves a hand. Thank you so much for being here with me this morning, you guys. I appreciate you showing up for me, showing up for one another. I'm super excited. I know, I feel like when I get back, we're going to do we're going to go back into some more of the shoulder stuff that we were playing with a couple weeks ago. Now we've been doing more spinal rotations and different stuff, but we're going to get back to that. And then, oh, I love it. That core work is hard, huh? When you see me tomorrow, I will be in the same outfit, but I promise it's because I filmed it at 6 a.m. this morning, not because I am wearing it days in a row. You will probably see that with several of the workouts that I didn't do wardrobe changes. So, because I was lucky to just get enough time to get the workout in. So I am excited for your week. I'm most likely, the spreadsheet's all done. Those of you who get the Google spreadsheet, it's all up because I had to get it scheduled and into YouTube. And those who are subscribed, I think, kept getting, I know that's probably really annoying. I think you kept getting, every time I would add videos, warnings that they were up, or not warnings, notifications. Oh, I love it. Yes, my pleasure. My pleasure, Lisa. It's a great way to start our trip, for sure. Now I get to go pack up. Usually when we're doing something like this, it's flying. And so to not be flying, I hope the conference is good too. I'm cautiously like, we'll just see. We'll just see how this one goes. But no matter what, it's good CECs, and it's taught me a lot, even in getting this set up. It's taught me a lot of things. So I'm excited for that. What I'm worried about a little bit is I'm used to flying somewhere and then they have all the stuff. And since I'm trying to make my family feel like we're getting away, and I have to have all my stuff ready for the conference, there's not going to be much room in the car. And so I'm hoping that this road trip, I might just have to put some headphones in and pretend like, I don't know, we'll see. I think it's going to be pretty cramped, but it'll be good. I'll need the stretch tomorrow just as badly as you will. So a lot of with the pre-recorded things, I'm really interested to see. So what it's supposed to do is tomorrow morning, and we're using a roller. I used a half roller. I used one of these for tomorrow mornings. Oh, thank you, Chie. I know a lot of people have been nervous the last time. Well, not the very last time, because we took a couple trips since, but remember last year, so we were supposed to go to Mexico in June this year as well. And then we were thinking Peru right about now, in a month or so, to see Vic's, to go see Vic's family. But then that Mexico didn't happen. There's been like 3 or 4 trips that haven't happened, but in my mind, I just kind of put that out of my mind. And then the conference, like, we just kind of paired this up so that the boys could get away. And so we're doing the conference and a family trip together. But my last trip that people remember being my family trip was when I tore my rotator cuff. So I know that, Chie, that's not what you're saying when you say be safe. I will be safe. But I think a lot of people remember me coming home and being one hurt unit. So I'm not a thrill seeker. So when I go away, I don't do crazy things that typically injure me. So I don't anticipate coming home injured, but I do know a few people that haven't known me long enough have thought that may be that, like, I go out and I know that I go out and I like dive off things or do these crazy things, but it really, I was trying to do the safe thing. I was supposed to be paddleboarding, and I knew my shoulder was fussy. So I was like, oh, I shouldn't do the paddleboard. That'll be rough on my shoulder. I'll do the gentle kayak. And in my gentle kayak is when the fish surprised me, and we tore this anyway. So sometimes it goes to show, like, sometimes you're making the best decisions with the situation at hand. And even with me, I wasn't being stubborn, and I would have been safer on a paddleboard. So I feel like that's a good lesson for us right now too, because we can only control what we can control, and we make the best decisions with the circumstance we have. And then still, even making the best decision we can, sometimes things don't go the way that we thought, and that is just part of this journey. And I learned a lot through this, and who knew that a year later, like, it all works. And it's not, I feel like I'm reminded of the fish every day, but but he was more scared than I was. I was sitting on him, so he was like, ah. So we both were not happy in that situation. But anyway, but he lived, so he's fine. I don't know if he's fine now. It's a year, but he was fine. He swam away. He was fine. So anyway, I love you guys. I am gonna see if I can get on Wi-Fi. I'm gonna see if I can check in, because our setup, it should allow us to live chat. So thank you, Jean. I'm just hoping, I keep saying this, but I'm just hoping somebody does them, because it's Saturday to Saturday. So my conference is through Saturday. I don't know how that's going to work, because yeah, I know. I'm going to try and live chat, and I'm not good at it. So we'll see. That's going to be funny. I'm going to try and find all those emojis. I'm going to try and find the funniest emojis. And I already know the workout ahead, so I'll have time to live chat, because I know what's coming. But tomorrow, I'm glad I brought that up, because I'm back Saturday, Suda. But the conference is through Saturday, so I don't know how that's going to work, because we have to check out at 10. I haven't figured everything out, but I'm just trying to be flexible and roll with it. But I'll need Wi-Fi to be, since it's virtual, so I don't quite know. But we roll back in. It's on Saturday, and then tomorrow the first portion is stretching, because I know not everyone has a roller. So the first portion, there's about 20 minutes of stretching, and then 20 minutes ish of rolling out. If you don't have, even if you have, I mean, you could use something even like this. Even though I'm on an elevated roller, you could be on anything. A rolling pin works. A body bar, we use a body bar in the gym, and that works just fine. It's painful, because the lower you are to the ground. Yeah, I feel like if I can hop on, though, I mean, I know it's silly, but if I can hop on, if I can figure out a way to hop on, we may just have, instead of having workouts, we may just do like 10 minutes of this. So if you guys, and we can do unlisted live chats. So if someone's craving a live chat, just text me, so that, because we can, I mean, I don't want to pop on and just talk to the world, but I would talk to you guys, and we would just do it on an unlisted link. So, and I think that would work. We should plan at least one of those in the week. And tomorrow, if you don't have a roller or a ball, a basketball works too, any of those things, then just do the first 20 minutes. And then you can even rewind and just repeat that. Or I just wanted to give people an opportunity that have a roller to work the fascia, to work through the fascia. So we do the calves, the quads, the IT band, and the glutes. And then you'll be good to go for the week, because it's a fun one. You may need to revisit Sunday every other day. Yeah, but Lisa, what it would be, yes, except I would still be just talking like this. I guess, I don't know why I would do that to myself, because it's not the most comfortable thing. But if you did, it is a group text. But what you would do, I know you're teasing, and I'm explaining like you're really asking me. But what we would do is, if, like, I would say, Wednesday, who wants to live chat? And 5 of you would say, me, pick me. And then I would send those 5 a link. And then we would just hop on like this, and we would visit. You guys would type, and I would talk and tell you that I'm not injured, that I haven't done anything to myself yet. I would talk to myself. We could FaceTime or Zoom. That's true. It's funny, because some people love that, and some people like being anonymous. I don't have that. Like, I like being anonymous. I would pick being anonymous, but it doesn't work out so good. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm good with any of that. So I'll set up whatever. And I do think we should do an end of the summer Zoom regardless. So for those who want to show their face. But I love you. Have a great week. I will check in with you. And I'm going to test tomorrow. And then if I can get on tomorrow, I am going to check in and see who's on here. So that I can say, are you sore? Are your glutes sore? Are your abs sore? Because my body, I'm like, woof, that was a fun week. But anyway, have a great rest of the day. Know that I love and care about you and you're on my heart through this week. And I will stretch with you live next Saturday or next Sunday. And if everything works, if our internet's really good, my goal, I would love to do like a surprise one live 30-minute session next week. But I just have to check the internet first and see how it works. So there wouldn't be much of a heads up, but we'll see. We'll just see how it goes once I get there. But I love you guys. Have a great rest of the day.